What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another Dragon Blaze video. I hope everybody's doing very well. We are back at some Dragon Blaze 4th Impact content. We're doing good over this way. First and foremost, let's get back into our events. The World Best, we got the World Boss Best Record event, which is pretty nice. Make sure you're participating. Your boss is here. You do get some really good rewards right here. Some really good resources going to help you out. Your daily aspiration success. Make sure you're playing every day because you want to get through all your weeks. I take a day off, so hopefully we'll be able to get through this and get the 75k rubies because you know we're going to want those. Make sure you're doing your bingo event. You get a lot of great stuff from this. I already got my second necklace of Dominion. We're going to get some origin crystals, so make sure you are doing all your bingo. I'll be finishing this up tomorrow and get all your crystals and all that stuff, just all the great resources that you're going to need. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you're doing your Zodiac event, doing all your complete your missions. You do get a lot of good resources from this, rubies, all kind of stuff. Everything you see display down here, you're going to get that. Make sure you're encouraging your heroes because it's also very important just to get some more artifacts, infinities. And make sure you're doing your Caledon event. And if you are in a guild, you will be able to get the little buffs as well to kind of help you. You manage your guild, and then you kind of get you get the Caledon buff, which would definitely help you out quite a bit, which is right here. Your empty points decrease. That'll definitely help you out as well. Just all the great stuff. So today video is going to be about how to spend rubies. I had a person in my comments on my investment series, what is it truly all about, asking about spending rubies. Now I'm pretty sure I've done one of these in the past because I did a resource video as well, but I don't mind doing an updated version and explaining and stuff like that. So first, there are many cool ways on how you can obtain rubies. So one of the best ways to obtain rubies is through your mining, because whenever you're mining, you get to go through like the ruby mines and stuff like that. Like you get, I believe, 40k rubies on this side. There's a ruby mine right here that I already recently got. That's gone, and I think there's one right here too. If not, that's probably ruins. But definitely going through the ruby mine, and then there's a ruby mine right here. Hopefully I'll get to mining because you get 80,000 on this side. And then I am farming a ruby mine here, and see right here it says, you know, you do get tons of rubies here, 80,000 before you start. So I've only accumulated that much. So hopefully we're going to get some from that. You do get a lot of rubies from mining. You can also get rubies also by the drops from the mobs. So that's kind of one cool way you can get some rubies. The next cool way you can get rubies is by also in the guild, because you can get rubies through guild content, all kind of good content here. You can get some from guild exploration. You have to get really lucky on that one. You could get some from guild assault, like your rank, like whenever you reach like a certain rank, you can get some rubies and stuff from here. So it's kind of cool that you can get rubies from here, depending on if you clear the tower. And then your ranking also here can give you some rubies as well. So I've been getting rubies from there. You also get rubies through PvP, obviously. You can get through your arena. You also get rubies from your league battle, depending on what kind of ranking that you are in. So you can get a lot of rubies from this. So apparently I'm rank 1, apparently. Like I'm rank 1 here, as it says here, which is kind of cool, rank 6 and rank 6. So you do get a lot of rubies from there. You get rubies from your Zodiac events, from your daily events, from just you going through your daily aspirations, through all your missions and stuff like that. You get rubies there. Our display rubies getting, through your events. You also get rubies like at the end of each week, depending on like how much stuff that you've done. Like through your rankings throughout the game and stuff like that, you'll get a lot of rubies. I accumulated a lot of these just from doing stuff. So make sure you're doing your pass. and stuff like that and getting all your stuff as well, because you get rubies from so many places in this game. Like I said, just from doing your events mostly and your rankings and stuff like that, and they'll give you rubies. I mean, it's just a ton of ways, but the most ways you'll get rubies, period, if you're not going through ranking and stuff like that, is through mining. But yeah, you get rubies everywhere. You can get rubies in so many different areas in this game, which I've displayed that before, I believe, as well. Just by doing rankings and stuff like that, it really helps. You can also get rubies through Tower of Phantom. That's a great way to get some too. There's lots of resources. I was stuck here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get farther in there finally. But yeah, there are many different ways to get rubies in this game. I don't want to get off topic too much. I just want to explain a couple of ways that you can get it. You can get them through your world bosses, rankings. You can get them through a lot of different areas in this game. PvP mostly, mining mostly, guild bosses and stuff like that. And just get lucky through your mining and then you're fighting through stuff. You can get all kind of stuff through from rubies. And there's other ways too. It's just been a while since I've actually looked at that and did videos on mining and how you acquire them. Now, how did you spend rubies? Because that's the main topic of this video. I just wanted to ramp on a little bit like I normally do. Well, the best way to spend your rubies, from my experience, I've been playing this game for a long time and I have a lot of rubies for a reason. The best ways of spending your rubies is on whatever the current hero is when it comes to the prime fourth summon rate up. I call it the rate up because that's what it is. The rates are up right now whenever a new hero comes out, which gives you a really good chance of getting that character specific character cards and treasure cards and stuff like that. You also get other ways too, by also getting other heroes potentially, because you want to invest in all your heroes and power them all up as much as you can within reason. And then by also spending rubies, you get these Gaia tokens, which allow you to get stuff from here, which allows you to get a lot of good resources from here. I wish rubies was in this, but you only want to spend them on here. You don't want to spend them on prime summon. That's not what you want to do. It's 30k each, which is quite a bit. Quite a bit as well. So you want to go here. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to spend them here, but the rates are up. So normally I would go here and just go to hero summon, and I would just spend a bunch of rubies. Your prime is up too. You can get a lot from here. I normally don't buy from here. I normally just buy from hero summon, and I just get a bunch of good luck through whenever I'm summoning through here. Your prime summon is definitely not worth getting. I mean, you can get a lot of cool stuff from this. If you have gobs of rubies, go for it. But I don't. I would rather just do the prime summon at that point, because this is rates up for this. Prime fourth summon is rate up, but you can get a lot from here too. I do it all the time, actually. I always open stuff from here. Never really open from here because it's just a lot of ruby consumption. I mean, you're looking at, let's see, so I'm spending about 50 pack, 60, 70, 3 million. I mean, it can be worth it depending on how many rubies you have. Normally I spend about 5. So I can go about here, and we're about, and here. So I'll get 167 packs. So normally I don't do prime summon. I always do the hero summon. You're still gonna get a lot of pulls from this because I have done it, but 30k is a lot. And normally generating a lot of rubies throughout the game can be very hard, but I'm gonna start testing prime summons actually and seeing if it's worth doing, because the rates are always up for it, even though I can buy other packs and still get pretty decently well. I'm gonna start testing this because, like I said, I spend at least about 5k rubies whenever I'm trying to get the new hero card and stuff like that. So I'll look forward to doing that. But hero summons is worth buying. As you see, 9 heroes right here. So your prime rate up. So both are the same. Your platinum summons, don't spend money there. You know, your rubies. Your raw summons are worth spending. If you're not really generating a lot of raw stuff, then this is where you want to be. I'm going to make a video about that soon. But you want to spend some rubies here as well, because your raws are very important. I mean, I have to do a lot more work on mine. I have a little over 1 million souls, so we're going to need some more. So I'm going to be spending some here soon. Your Gaia equipment, you definitely want to spend rubies here because you want to get them all to infinity and get all their passives and be powered up and ready for whatever you're fighting against. So you definitely want to spend rubies here. Your equipment, that's on you. You can go to the Guild Assault and then get your equipments and stuff there, but it's going to take a while to grind to get that, especially if you're not in the guild, because if you are in the guild, you can get a guild buff there to actually to get some more coins and stuff like that whenever you're fighting in the Guild Assault. So it's very important that you do that. Don't buy collections. If you do, don't buy too much. It's really not worth buying that much. So that's kind of it. Every time I do a video, I always get all the pop-ups. It really kind of irks me. But spending rubies there, and then if you want to spend rubies in the shop, you can if you want. I mean, it's not a bad idea to also do that based on what you need. Like if you need magnifying glasses, if you're trying to farm in Catherine, you can spend some there if you want to. Get the potions if you want to, light essences. Normally you wouldn't have to get this stuff, because if you're grinding appropriately in Katarina, then you shouldn't really need to do that. The star essences you might have to if you're trying to release her friend. I mean, it's very important if you want to do that. The Ainos enchant stones is also very important that you do that. You can also get these and spend rubies here if you want to. I don't, because I wait to just get extra armor and then just transmute it into these stones. But this is not a bad idea. I mean, spending 30k for 100 is not the worst thing, because you want to power Katarina to make sure she's strong enough. And then when it comes to your gold, this is not that video, so we're not gonna talk about that. Origin of crystals, you can spend rubies here if you want. You're only gonna get 6. You can go to the mining and get them for free just by mining. And also go to the other side and get more. So it's really up to you if you want to spend rubies here. I'm not, because I'm constantly actively farming and saving my rubies really for a rainy day and whatever the future of the game holds. So when it comes to that, yes, I wouldn't spend rubies here, but if you want to, you can. This is me. I don't dictate what you do. You earn your rubies, you play the game, you do what you like. This is just something that I'm just speaking upon. Transcendent skill reset, that can be very useful if your transcendent skill setup is not how you want it. So that's definitely worth buying once you transcend enough for your characters. The Crystal of Fate crystals, I don't know what these are for yet. So I have to go through the forums on Discord and figure out what this is. If anybody knows, post in the comments below. I am in Discord now, but I really want to know what that's for. Your transcendent essences, you should never have to buy those. Your goddess of memories, you should never have to buy those. If you're not so active in the game, which I made a video about that, then yes, you may have to spend some rubies to be able to keep up with trying to do your characters and stuff like that, because these are required for your characters. So just keep that in mind. Your souls of Karar, you can get these a lot. You can go through the Caledon and get these. You can get them through mining. So you can get them just by playing every day because of your daily timer. So you can get a bunch here. If you're trying to get a lot quickly, then this could be the way for you. But 16k rubies is a lot for 750. So it's just depending on what you want to do and your goals is. And 200, and then you can also buy your gold too if you need it. In most cases you probably will. Some cases you won't. It really depends on like how active, how inactive you are in the game. Your ruins, if you need more ruins, same thing. You can get them through your events. You can get them through mining, which is the most where you're going to get to. And then your daily exploration, you'll get them through there as well. So it really just depends on what you want. Your Arc Busters, Dragon Busters, same thing. Your tickets, you probably don't really use tickets that much, so you probably don't have to spend rubies and stuff there. So your ruby spending really should be based on what you're trying to acquire in this game. Also, you should spend rubies every day doing your daily exploration. so you can be doing them multiple times, because that's actually very important that you also do that. But yeah, your Ruby generation is going to be based on how much you're doing in this game, and I made a video about that. Like I do everything. I do guild bosses, world bosses, PvP, all the just about most of the guild stuff, all the daily exploration stuff, all the adventure stuff. Like I do just about literally everything to try to get my rank out there to acquire lots of rubies at the end of each week, and then that kind of determines where I'm going to be spending my rubies. But in most cases, you're going to be spending your rubies on your heroes, and then every day doing your daily exploration, because you get to do it additional time if you spend rubies. So my question to you is, well, to answer of spending rubies, how do you spend them? Well, you grind, you get decent rank in the game if you can, and then you then save your rubies to spend them on your heroes. When a new hero come out, you want to spend a lot on that hero. I might be spending more on this hero, maybe like 2 more million probably, and that'll be it. But that's kind of what you want to do with your ruby spending. If you don't have too many rubies, then go to the hero 1 summon and just buy a bunch. If you have a decent amount, then go to the prime summon now. I normally don't really do this one, but I'm going to invest into it a lot more. Actually, I do. Actually, I don't know why I sit here and light for it. I spend a lot in this actually because it's the prime summon rate up. So yeah, I spend a lot here. A lot here. And then obviously the 4th summons, you can get that through your Pass of the Force and through your mining. So, but when it comes to ruby consumption, it's very simple. Spending your rubies, just save a lot, spend them on your hero first. Then if you need raw, spend them here, and then spend them on your Gaia armor. That's kind of where you need to focus. And then if you need to, spend some on your equipment and spend a little bit on collections, because you get to change how your characters look. But that's really about it when it comes to spending rubies. And any kind of event that comes around, if it's worth spending rubies on, if they allow you to do it, like your Bonnie Time Shop, spend rubies on there. You can also spend rubies in Library of Fate to refresh the page shop to find your certain pages that you need for your characters. So, when it comes to spending rubies, it's really all about what you need to spend them on. But this is just kind of like how my guide and how I spend them. So if you want to copy it, go for it. If not, then find a way you want to spend rubies. But post in the comments below if this was helpful for you or not. And until next time, guys, that is the video, and I will most definitely see you for the next one.